What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And in today's video we are here back for roller builds part 4, I think. And today it's quite a special video because we have just hit 100 subs, which is so great for me and Joe to celebrate this channel's I won't say 100th anniversary, but 100 subs is such a big step. And obviously, it may be more by the time you've watched it, but at the time of filming this, we have just hit 100 subs. So today we are going to be building another ride. I'm not going to say it's going to be a roller coaster because I do want to build some sort of dark ride that's outdoors. So technically, an outdoor ride. But last time in roller builds, we did build this coaster here of 2 lift hills, as you can see. I did add a few more flat rides. I'm just going to go over to one there, that top spin. I did add a lot of detail to that, and I had a thought, like, in between filming this and the previous episode, is I'm going to split the park in half, so that half of it is like neon sort of vibes and half of it is going to be normal colours. So this is the top spin, which I did fully design with this massive rock wheel, and then that I will show you the neon at the end. As you can see, the queue is quite neon and the other ride is themed to neon. So let's get into building this ride. So here is the neon aspect of it. Obviously, I did say I was going to show it at the end, but I thought showing it now would just be easier. As you can see, this half of the park is already glowing with this neon effect. Obviously, I do need to fill in the ride, but obviously you can see so far how one side of it is very bright and neon and the other side's not. I do need to work on this side, but probably my favourite aspect is this here. As you can see, this is looking absolutely sick and really, really cool. Obviously that distance between that and that was not very good, but yeah, I'm actually quite happy with the way this is turning out. And here we are back in the daytime. Now we are going to be building this vintage funfair pack ride. It's this dark, well, it should be in the dark, but we're going to go outside, and it's just going to take you through the gardens of this sort of lovely park, a bit like going through the Alton Towers gardens, but really I just want it to be sort of going through this area where all family ages can enjoy, and it just takes you around, and you know, you sort of just forget that you're in a theme park, because obviously you've got so much rush of guests and everything in a theme park that sometimes it can just be a bit too much for some people. So just having this ride can really sort of change and lighten up the moods of somebody's day. Obviously this is not going to make really any difference because it's in Planet Coaster, but to me it's sort of bringing and adding this sort of light touch to the park, which I'm really really happy about. So this ride is going to be a slow ride, like I said, taking you through the gardens, experiencing just a little slow ride, going around some of the rides, but yeah, not getting too close. So yeah, getting to 100 subscribers, guys, is such a big of a deal for me and Joe. And obviously we've had some really nice comments for some on the videos for some of the rides I've been creating on Planet Coaster 2, saying how good I am, although I don't think I'm that good. And that really makes me feel really happy, just seeing that people are enjoying watching our videos. Obviously this video is not going to be too long because I'm nearly finished the ride here, and that's basically it. That's sort of like the layout of what I want to do. Obviously I think I'm going to have not 20 cars, maybe 7 cars going around the track. I want them to be going every every 15 seconds or so. Oh, excuse me. And if you are enjoying this series, please let me know, because we will be doing others. And if you do want any tips on how to build, please let me know, because I can give you some tips. And obviously, if you want to see some POVs, we do the coaster that we built in last episodes in this episode. So if you haven't seen the short of the coaster, which is this one over here, then you can go and watch that. But we are going to be doing the POV in this video today. So I'm just checking how they go through all nicely and I don't like get stopped or anything, which I think should be. I think we can add another train on the track. Yeah, I think we could add 2 more so we get 9. So not too slow of a throughput, a nice decent throughput. So let's just sit back and watch this for a minute. And I do like Planet Coaster 2. It's definitely better than Planet Coaster 1. And just for some things coming up that we're going to be doing, we're going to Thorpe Park. More roller builds episodes, obviously. And obviously then we got America, Universal Florida in the summer, which I cannot wait for. But yeah, just sort of not living like too close to theme parks is like quite annoying in my opinion, because you've always like got to drive, because we're probably an hour and a half from Chessington, Legoland and Thorpe Park, and then it's like 2.5 hours to Alton Towers, which we don't mind doing because it's for our content, but it is just that hard. So being able to play Planet Coaster and build my own creations is just something that I wouldn't think would be a game that would come into life, but it obviously has been. So obviously you can see I'm just moulding the surface just so it's all nice. And I think that makes it back into the station just in time. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, that is actually good timing. So obviously this is all I'm going to really do for this episode, is this right here. I'm going to give you a POV which will come up in a minute. So yeah, I'll see you on the ride. Alright, so this is the POV. We're just on it now. Obviously it's not the best coaster I've created. It's just for sort of the family to enjoy. Obviously it's 2 lift-hilled. So you can almost get like sort of 2 sort of adrenaline rushes, and obviously I like the airtime on this. Which, you know, I love airtime, hang time, anytime. And then look, we come into the second lift hill. Let me just skip it for you so you don't have to bother watching all of that. And there's our new ride just there, how we built this episode. And you will see it designed for the next episode, which I'm hoping to try and post weekly. Not for roller builds for all our videos, but if I can't, then just probably like busy doing something else. But I will try and post weekly. Obviously, there is our YouTube shorts, but they don't really explain much of what we're doing. And there we go. We come into a complete stop. Which, yeah, that is the ride. And obviously, it's dual station, so you can always go on very quickly. But yeah, that is basically it. If you don't know what we're doing in roller builds, go and watch the previous episodes. I'll definitely say start at episode 2, because episode 1 I don't know what I was doing. But yeah, that is all we're going to do for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you have enjoyed watching this. So see you next time.